Hello students, I hope you all have gone through the theorems of this chapter quadrilateral till I have given you all. I think it's clear to you all. So today we'll start with the exercise 8.1. See the first sum here. Here it is given that the ratio of the angles of a quadrilateral are in the ratio 3:5:9:13. This is the ratio form in which the angles of the quadrilateral are given. So now let us take the angles of the quadrilateral as thrice x, 5x, 9x and 13x. Also, we know that sum of angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. And the sum of angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So now, let us add up all the angles. That is 3x plus 5x plus 9x plus 13x is equal to 360. After adding this, we get 30x is equal to 360. So the value of x is 12. Now the angles of the quadrilateral are 3x, so 3 multiplied by 12 we get 36. Next is your 5x, we multiply 5 with 12 we get 60. 9x, that is 9 into 12 is equal to 108, and 13x, that is we multiply 13 with 12 we get 156. So the four angles are 36 degree, 60 degree, 108 degree and 156 degree. Right, this is an easy sum. Next we'll go to the second sum. See here, it is what is given in this diagram. See, ABCD is a parallelogram. Mind it, ABCD is a parallelogram, and here AC and BD, that is the diagonals, are equal. Now we need to prove here that ABCD is a rectangle. So for this one, to prove this, let us first take two triangles, that is one is ABC and the other is your DBC. From these two triangles, AB is equal to CD, AB is equal to CD. Why? Because this is a parallelogram and the opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. Again, BC is common. BC is the common side between these two triangles. And AC is equal to BD. It is given that AC is equal to BD. The diagonals are equal. So from this criteria, we can say that triangle ABC is congruent triangle DBC. So this is through SSS congruency, side congruency. If these two triangles are congruent, then we can say that angle ABC is equal to angle DCB. Angle ABC, this one, is equal to angle DCB by corresponding parts of congruent triangle, CPCT. We keep this one as equation number 1. But see here, CD is parallel to AB and BC is the transversal which intersects AB at B and DC at C. If this is the case, then ABC plus angle DCB is equal to your 180 degree. Because the interior angles of the same side of the transversal, mind it, this is the interior angle on the same side of the transversal. Here the transversal is BC. So the interior angles, that is ABC and DCB, if we add this one, we get as 180 degree. Now, ABC, in case of AB, in place of DCB, I can write here again ABC from equation 1. In equation 1, we saw that angle ABC is equal to angle DCB. So in place of DCB, I can put here angle ABC, which is equal to 180 degree. Now, after calculating, we get angle ABC as 90 degree. So in this parallelogram, one angle is 90 degree. So we can say, if this criteria is fulfilled, then we can say that ABC is a rectangle. So ABCD is a rectangle. From the parallelogram ABCD and AC is equal to BD, we can say that this ABCD is a rectangle. Right? Okay, now let's go to the third sum. See here, again it is given that ABCD is a quadrilateral. Mind it, it is a quadrilateral, it is given, whose diagonals AC and BD bisect each other at right angles. That means what? OA is equal to OC, OB is equal to OD, because they bisect these AC and BD bisect each other. And also it is said that it bisect each other at right angles. That means angle AOD, AOB, BOC and COD all are 90 degree. And here we need to prove that ABCD is a rhombus. So how will we do this? We will again consider two triangles, that is angle AOB and COD. From these two triangles, OA is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD. This is given to us. Again, angle AOB and COD, they are equal because they are vertically opposite angles. So three criteria are fulfilled. So we can say that angle AOB is congruent triangle COD by SAS congruency. Therefore, we can say that AB is equal to CD by CPCT. Right. Now again we consider two other triangles, that is angle AOD and AOB. These two triangles AOD and AOB. In these two triangles OA is a common side. Then OD is equal to OB. This is also given to us. And also it is given that angle AOD is equal to angle BOA, because they bisect each other at right angles. So we can say that angle AOD is equal to angle AOB. Next, if these three criteria are fulfilled, then we can say that angle AOD is congruent to angle AOB. If these two triangles are congruent, then AD is equal to AB. CPCT, AD is equal to AB. Similarly, from these triangles BOC, COD, we can say that AB is again from AOB and BOC, we can say that AB is equal to BC and AD is equal to CD. So all the sides are equal here. I have kept this one AD is equal to AB as equation 2 and AB is equal to BC and AD is equal to CD as equation 3. So from these three equations we can say that AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA. That means all the sides are equal. Thus we can say that ABCD is a rhombus. So we had to prove for this rhombus that all the sides of a rhombus are equal. So we got this one, and thus we can say that ABCD is a rhombus. So go through write down all the sums in your copy and then go through the video. You'll understand it better. So in our next video we will discuss with the other sums of this exercise. Thank you.